Okay. Mm. Hello. Hello, Carol.
Hello, David.
Hi, Linda.
I'm here. I
You're
made it.
here.
I got caught in the loop that Carol had been in of forever updating.
Well, Carol is here.
Hi, Carol. Good. You're in person, huh?
She's in
Yeah.
person. How are you doing, Linda?
Much better. Much better.
Good.
Uh, I stopped taking the Paxlovid and felt immensely better as soon as I did.
Good.
So, let me turn on the lights. Get a little bit more light on me than.
She's not there today.
Yeah.
I texted Shelley I was going to join from there.
Yeah.
But she's getting her suctionator this afternoon. Sometime
What?
a suction machine.
Oh.
She called it her suctionator.
Okay.
And so sometime after 1. So we figured this wouldn't be a great plan for us to try to do Nigun while the
No.
suctionator was
Well,
coming.
she she let me know that it was questionable whether she would be on, but she didn't tell me why. uh,
So we're planning to try Monday for Wu
Oh,
to do it
okay.
from her house.
All right. All right. Good. You got all those connections worked out?
Yes, we finally got. So my laptop knows her internet connection, and we know how to find it again.
Oh,
we need
good.
to. And we have uh, your invitation number because.
You didn't get an invitation either.
No.
I don't understand.
What address are you using for me?
Well, that's
That's because we have one that doesn't work.
oh well, maybe that's the one I have. I have the one that is both you and John.
Yeah, well, we have
well, I'll do it later.
well, we have two that are herbaldery. One has a 06 and it's Gmail. That one works. There's one without the 06 and it's SBC Global, and that doesn't work.
That may be the one I'm using.
That's the one we had longest.
After class, just give me a moment and I'll go into Outlook and see what's there.
Okay.
Yesterday, during the beginning of class, Bill Bynum figured out how to get original sound back on this. I said at the beginning when he came, well, when they all came on, I said, I have spent about 2 hours in the last 2 weeks trying to do this, and I try to do what Zoom tells me to do, and it doesn't work. And it took him 15 minutes to find it, but then he could tell me what to do. So that makes me happy.
Yes.
And you can hear the tingshaw that way.
Yes, I saw the original sound. Like I could see
Yeah,
it on your screen.
it's up in the corner there. Yeah. So I guess Shell isn't going to make it at the moment. Maybe she'll make it later. So
It was good to be with her last week, but it's also distressing that her language has her control of her mouth is so diminished.
it's very hard to
and
understand her now.
Yeah, it's very hard to understand, and she sometimes does a chattery kind of thing and that's even harder.
Mm. Yeah, you know, she, she has joined my son Matt for my middle of the night wake ups and not being able to sleep. Doesn't happen to me as often now as it did for a while, but I had one the other night and I was thinking about Matt and thinking about her. Mm. So, I guess we should start this this thing. So I'm gonna go out to the other Oh, look at that, it did do it. Okay. Earlier, no. Zoom said they couldn't do it. It's like, what? What are you telling me? If I actually strike it, it rings very well. So any thoughts or questions from either one of you?
Nothing from me. I haven't been, I admit I haven't been doing a whole lot of practice the last couple weeks.
You had COVID, is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
I did, yeah. First time.
Hopefully the last time.
Yes.
No.
Okay. So before we go into the 8 gates, the energy gates, I wanted to just look a little bit at that third swing and what we're trying to do there, and remind you of a really good exercise that helps really remind us of the elements that we're trying to hopefully use in that movement. So,
Should we get up and do
you
it?
could get up and do this with me. Sure. So, one of the first things is to really focus on the qua, completely relax the arms, and let yourself find the bounce both at the bottom and the top. Because there is in the movement of the third swing in particular, a real bounce. There is you get to the top, and yes, there is that natural pause that happens. There's a natural, but it's at the point of the bounce that sends you down. And at the bottom, there's a natural bounce up. And if you let yourself do it, not trying to go to the side at the moment, but simply letting your arms swing. And so you're just using the qua and the legs. And you don't have to worry about the spine, particularly at the moment, but just find where is that point at the top and the bottom. You're trying too hard.
Yeah. and I think when you say don't let the arms, it means hold them still.
No.
I know it doesn't, but that seems to be what I do with that.
Yeah.
Because okay, don't.
You want to just let them be completely. As a matter of fact, you can just swing your hips back and forth. This is another way to play with that. Just what happens to the arms. another element that's really important in this is that as the arms go up, the thumbs rotate out. And as the arms come down, the thumbs rotate in. And depending on how high your energy is moving in your body and how high the arms are going up in that movement, there is a point at which when the thumbs get up to roughly the level of your nose, they begin to move the energy in the brain out to the side, and then as you come back in, they move it in and down through the body. So it goes up and out and down and in and down. So you want not only for the body to cause the arms to rise and sink, but you also want your mind intent to direct the energy to rotate your arms as you're doing this. That's better, Carol. Yeah. And of course the trick in all of this is to use all of that when you're doing the third swing, which is obviously much easier said than done. So where you are going down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up. And now you want to try, as you're doing that third swing, you really want to try to have the same sense of freedom and relaxation of your arms, and that the movement of your body, your quad and your legs, is causing the arms to do that constant rotation and finding the roundness of the movement. So
when you're going to the sides, as again the thumbs going up?
They do, but they go
Up and out.
It's an arc. Yeah. And in the center, eventually, you get this movement. Okay. So that everything is rounded, which is, of course, not a new principle.
No.
So I just thought I'd review that and let you take that away to practice a little bit. Either of you have a question about any of that?
Whenever I try thinking about this,
Yeah.
As you know, the arms don't move. Well, they don't move. It's not that, it's getting them to relax and move with it.
Yep.
That I kind of, I feel like I'm putting the brakes on it.
It's hard getting to that point where you really completely let go, and of course that's what's happening in all three swings.
Yeah.
And it's easier in 1 and 2 than it is the third one, but it's exactly the same as far as releasing any tension in the arms and not tending to lift them or cause the muscles to begin to activate. So not easy. So let's start at the beginning. And stepping out, coming into center, just taking that moment to be aware of your structure and your breath. Hopefully breathing into not only the abdomen, but your sides, your lower and middle and upper back, and even into the brain. Feeling that connection down to the earth and up to the universe. Feel Shimyan at the heel of your foot. And feel Bai Hui at the top of your head. And then twisting outward, allow the energy that your body cannot use to sink. And then extending your mind through your body.